And we have an official upset alert. Just kidding. As always, this video is brought to you via the doctrine of fair use, the fair dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. Iga Swiatek would drop the first set 6-3, but it was a lot worse early on in the first set. As she was down 4-love, she would find momentum heading into the second set. And sure enough, relief from this stance here. I think anyone would do what they can to get away from having to be on the receiving end of these bombs. And Iga Swiatek would up the ante as now she's playing faster and stronger. But the key here is more accurate. Look at that return stance, guys. That reminds me of Serena Williams in her prime, just rocking back on the baseline. Now go find one of my old videos. I did who has the most intimidating sports pose. Was it Mike Tyson before he would, fight his opponent in the ring with the stare down with his eyes just rolling back and forth, watching your every move? Was it Michael Jordan on the fast break, getting ready to slam dunk with his tongue out? Was it Barry Bonds just rocking his bat back and forth, intimidating the pitcher? Was it Serena Williams on the baseline? But look at this stance here from Jelena Ostapenko. Iga Swiatek has got to be petrified, ladies and gentlemen. So Jelena took the first set 6-3, but Iga would get off to a fast start in the second set. She would go up on the break. And the big difference between set over set is Iga Swiatek just wasn't converting her break points in the first set. She would start fast in the second set, get the break point opportunity, and convert. However, Jelena would break back in the fifth service game 3-2, but Iga Swiatek would extend the lead again. And the key here, as Iga Swiatek, guys, she bounces back on the second set. But did you see this bomb here from Jelena Ostapenko? I've said in the past, and this is very accurate, a very skilled tennis player, a good shot maker, when they're facing someone that's more athletic than them, a lot of times they can use that athletic ability against their opponent with good shot making and good ball placement. And we're seeing that a lot in this match here. Look at, when have you seen Iga Swiatek like this? Unreal, ladies and gentlemen. A highlight reel from Jelena Ostapenko throughout this match. However, Iga would strike back with the bombs from Poland, from Warsaw. And by the way, guys, Poland has a very powerful military, and you can tell by Tomas, his militant style. That's something that I just felt Iga Swiatek click with. I think it helped her career essentially propel it to the next stratosphere, as she would have just an amazing last few seasons. I don't think she should have parted ways with Tomas, because the reality is, look, they won 5 titles last year, and Iga Swiatek, she's going to have to defend her 3 clay titles, Madrid, Rome, and the French Open. I don't think she's going to defend all 3, but right now the question is, can she get out of the Porsche Grand Prix quarterfinal and into the semifinal against Ekaterina Alexandrova, where she owns the head-to-head against 3-2. Now, if it's Jelena that advances, she's played Ekaterina 10 total times. The head-to-head is 5-5. But looking here at the second set, the big difference, Iga Swiatek now winning 80% of her first serve. In the first set, that number was as low as 20%. She'd finish at 40%. But the reality here is she's reducing her unforced errors. She's increased her winner count, 35-24, where Jelena had 30 winners in the first set. But again, she's converting on her break points. Now 2 for 2. In the first set, she was 2 for 4. Jelena was 3 for 3, perfect on break point opportunities. Now Iga stepping up on those pressure point situations, pressuring her. And look, she's making Jelena make mistakes. That's what she has to do. But the key there really is just to extend the rally. And Iga Swiatek's doing a good job here in the second set. Look, if Iga plays how she played in the second set here in the third, I think she can win the match. This would be her first win over Jelena Ostapenko. We'll be back.